So Sunny the cat had kittens, and this is one of them. I don't know how many she had, but I think they were Tobias's because there were some ginger kitties in there as well. She has been bringing this one, whose name shall be Taxi, around for the last week or two maybe. I feed her up here, you see, somewhere over there, and I think I am just the new victim of cat feeding. So they've been spending quite some time here and even sleeping over there in the flower bed, but the dogs are not having this at all. He's a little bit obsessed. I think he may think it's a rat. It's so tiny. It's grown quite a bit already, but it was so much smaller when it started coming here. Good boy. Hello and welcome to a brand new video. In this video, I start grouting, and I get far enough that I can move over to the new room. This is Girl Meets Farm. So Had was just here to give me a quick intro and lesson in how to grout. We've mixed the grout, we've started grouting, and they've been on their way. So I have a full bucket of grout that I've got to get through before this dries out. So let's get cracking, let's get at it, let's grout the tiles. Let me show you how far I've come. So I've laid all the final corner pieces hey boy, around this entryway, and there was one more little piece that I had to lay on this side. So now all the tiling has officially been done. I'm still waiting for my stone edging pieces, my trim, to arrive. But what I'm thinking about doing, because this edge obviously doesn't look very nice at all. I don't know if that's going to come off on camera, but what I'm thinking about doing is actually painting the edges. And I read up that one has to put primer and then you can put acrylic paint over the edging of the tiles. So I think I might just put a black trim just on the edges, so you don't see the serrated edges of the tiles. But otherwise, the grouting has come along quite nicely. Let me show you how far I am. I've managed to do everything in line with this wall over here. to there. This whole side is finished and very completely dry. And I've started on the back here, just one tile in effectively. That's as far as I could get with the tiling so far, with the grouting so far. I also decided to do the edge there and just stain it with grout as well. But not that one is going to see that, because obviously I'm going to have something over that, but it's just, for me personally, it just rounds everything off a little bit nicer, I think, as well. So today what I'm actually going to be doing is tackling the walls. I'm going to see if I can just wash them down a little bit. I'm not going to get to painting before moving everything over this side, but I'm going to try and see if I can just wash them down a little bit, get all the dust off them. And then what I'm going to do is just wash down the grout haze from the tiles, or at least see if I can manage to do that. And then I'm going to try and move over all the big things into this area. I may need to move a couple of these things around, but because I'm still going to be working in this area, I need to grout the rest of the floor. It's going to be a little bit tricky to get everything moved around, but let's see what I can do. I'm not going to lie. So today is Sunday. I started grouting on Wednesday and I'm beyond exhausted. Really, really beyond exhausted. I've been tackling a little bit every single day, as much as I possibly can, and it's been a lot. I'm really happy with the results, however. I think it looks pretty good. I think also it's going to be interesting to move on to this side, because literally for the last year I have been staying on the other side of the structure. So this is going to be a huge change. And even though everything is not 100% ready, I need to move over, because tomorrow, Monday, hopefully, the big new electrical work starts on this section. So, as I mentioned, for the last year, it's going to be weird. I've been staying on this side, everything. This is my everything room, effectively. My work, my kitchen, my bedroom, fireplace, absolutely everything. So, all of the big things, even all of this storage stuff, all of this stuff, I'm going to have to try and move out. The most important things is going to be the bed, the dog beds, my closet, and the kitchen. Everything else I think I can cover in plastic. But yes, I think this may be the last day that we will be on this side. And we're going to move onto this side. But first, let me get cleaning. I diluted some more of the floor cleaner in here, the floor acid. It's very heavily diluted, so I'm not even sure if it's going to work. But let's see. We can start with this. I can always take it up. But this is to remove the grout haze. See if that works. In this bucket I just have clean water, nothing mixed in it for now. I can do a better clean as a second round. What a huge difference it makes to clean that haze off the tiles. I'm about halfway. I haven't done the last row. This little side is still wet, but that's dry. Compared to this, which is haze. Big difference. Actually, I don't know you can really see the difference on camera, and then we hold it like that. Can you see the two sides? I read that you have about 10 days in which to clean up grout haze from tiles, else I think it pretty much stays there or ruins the tile. So this is well worth it, I think. And then another good proper wash to make sure all the chemicals are out of the tiles. Actually need a smaller brush to properly clean this, but whilst I have this, it's really just to take off all the layers of dust that's currently on the stone, and I will clean this properly with the correct things, I guess, when at a later stage. For now, it's really just about the dust, and it really looks quite nice, I think, actually, with cleaned walls. It's going to look really nice when they're all painted. And the floor looks really good. It's nice and dry. I gave it a wash and a rinse after that as well, just to make sure all the product is off. And yeah, I think it looks really good. So now comes the big switcheroo again. I need to switch everything over, and I've started taking my bed apart. I'm not sure how I'm going to fit it through there, but hey, let's try. And I managed to move quite a few things, but not everything just yet. I still have to move the kitchen, and I'll need help moving the table maybe tomorrow when the electrician's here. And then I'm just going to move a couple of items out of here, but the rest I'm just going to cover up with plastic. But it looks nice and big. Unfortunately, it also just makes me think, oh my gosh, this floor, I still have to tile this entire space as well. It's a lot. In here, it's starting to fill up quite a bit. Of course, not all of the stuff will remain here once the other side is completed. What I would like to bring in here still is the desk, and then I'm going to put the kitchen over there. So yeah, it's gotten a little bit full, but it will be nice once that other side is ready, so that half and half can be here and half can be on the other side. And I'm hoping to also put a lot of my stuff that is storage, which is basically this entire corner over here. I'm hoping to put a roof on my storage areas here outside, so that I can move a lot of my storage things into the storage space and not into the warehouse. This is a lot cleaner than the warehouse. And that will also give me quite a bit more space. But yeah, so far so good. It's showing me the potential of what's going to be.